want to play Kiku and Hachiwag.
I don't want to play against none of them.
Bro, Hachiwag is whack until you get that EX evolve for free triple attack, bro? You telling me that one Hachiwag is swinging 5 times that turn? That's OP, bro. 25. 25. We should have done this a long time ago.
Yes, that's Duck and that is Jenesis. For those asking.
Damn. That sucks.
Yo, is there something to drink?
I want to know why they got it in my.
Yeah, man, I'm stupid. What do you have? Is it cold?
Come on.
Always never.
I want to play. What you mean?
You got rolls?
Yeah, do one.
Alright, we got headphones.
What's up?
You don't have headphones.
Yo, just tell me what those cards are.
You already know it's Vegenks. You know what's his cards.
I don't need to. I don't need to operate it, right?
Adding cards that you don't want to know back increases the chances of you drawing the cards that you don't want to draw.
Just so you know that deck is better with the Kiku.
You're drawing. Are you really not understanding what I'm saying?
Or the Power Ranger. The Power Ranger engine is pretty good.
Oh, the Tesla? So what I'm saying is,
I'm gonna see where my drink is coming from.
my drink is like the new.
We were not in the top cut tourney because the second the link was shared, it was sold out.
Yo,
I believe so, yeah.
And
why are you using 60 cards, bro? Can you bring my drink?
Why I'm playing 60 cards? Because they said you can.
what is up? Shout outs to everybody in the chat. So, this is gonna be pretty interesting because when we look at this matchup, off of Rip, we see a deck that has the powerful explosive capacity of Vegenks still, and then we look at a deck that's more combo based like Sal, although he can be very aggressive right now. Single got me sad commentating. I'm done.
I'm gonna listen to some cha-cha songs.
Alright, I'm gonna listen to whatever this is.
I'm gonna listen to you.
Oh, you need the headphones. He needs the headphones. Yeah, just pick whatever. No, nobody wants to see no. Who is that? Is that Kevin? God Hunter asking for Vegenks, but no, we don't want to see Gotenks no more. Gotenks is done today. He's done today. No, Sean is like, nah. He ain't done yet.
I hope you play this.
I'm about to get Jenesis.
I'm gonna give him a duck sauce. Okay.
I guess that's the point, huh?
Yeah, duck. Oh, he has headphones. Okay. Yeah. All right, so they are going to start. Oh, you got a napkin. This light is mad high. Yo, I'm like, I can't see the picture, so I'm leaning forward, and it's just like. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
So we already know what Jenesis is gonna be doing. Duck, not too sure.
Yeah, so I think in this matchup, the burden of responsibility is going to be on Duck's deck, honestly, to show us something.
Yeah, man, we know what
we normally see.
Demigod?
Demigod Unison, what does he do?
I know he gets a plus 10, something like that.
Yeah.
What's one?
Oh, he's a one cost. I haven't seen that in action yet, so see if I can utilize it on Junior.
Just draw one. First time
You can play both, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play one.
Wow, so his first meal, that's interesting. So comes into play, he gets a free battle card and kills one, and then access to bring it out of
Wow,
crit.
so he immediately does freeze and brings out a surprise.
And so that's actually interesting because his deck is allowing his opponent's deck's momentum to give him added momentum.
It's a really quick setup for Sal. Ironically. Wow. So he has a 15 crit on board, a tank A,
And 7 power worth of battle cards so far.
Oh no, that's 9. 9 and 4.
Oh, that's a 5. Oh yeah, he is a 5.
He's
Yeah.
a 5, yeah.
The time is 11:46 p.m.
What?
So I got an alarm?
No.
Oh.
So actually, the Vegenks had a slower start than what we normally see, and it kind of just looks bad on his end only because. Bro, I'm smacked. I'm eating.
You're good.
The HillTwins are gonna get the anniversary box.
So what? He combos with that and draws 2?
It's crazy that we can do this here.
Yeah, it's 10K, right?
Oh, wait, yeah, you can call it.
No.
It looks nice. It really came together easy.
Yes.
So we automatically know that Duck is actually gonna be running the Cell Secret Rare, right? It should be.
I mean, I would assume so. He has a pretty easy setup for it.
Bruh. Bruh.
Yes, he does. Maybe. Oh, he's Zamasu.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty damn good. Oh no, Zamasu needs to have 3 energy though.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Look at Duck moving too fast.
My bad.
I'm joking.
Thank you, thank you. Look,
That's
this is
payback for that. Man, I'm joking.
See, I made fun of
What is up, the
Y'all
HillTwins?
made
Do you
fun of
have
me in
access to
court.
the championship packs yet? I know you got a connection somewhere. I cannot confirm or deny that. Nah, we actually don't have access. We're like regular people. Psych. That's nah. We might or might not have access to them at this point. At this point, buying them off of people who enter the online tourneys, yeah, that too. That is also an option. I just think that honestly, they should have just did a giveaway. You know, players can't go to events, and then players can't enter events due to a cap. So I just think that they should just do like an online survey and just do like a giveaway. You know, take care of your people. But anyway, let's get back to this match. So that's a pretty neat play actually next turn. Having access to going into his 5-drop Zamasu off of the counterplay, that's crazy value.
Yeah, but he showed his hand too early now.
I mean, yeah, but what is Vegenks gonna say against? What is Vegenks gonna do? Like, I
he
mean,
could always get rid of the 5.
he's not gonna stop. Yeah, I mean, he's
That's
just
his
not
only
gonna,
real option is to stop
if
that.
he can, yeah. But Vegenks want to go after the leader's life. He doesn't necessarily want to go after battle cards on the board.
He needs a good mill right now.
And the thing is that going after life equates to going after these battle cards because of the fact that if he doesn't have to attack into, if his opponent has to defend constantly, which is what normally Vegenks does, then they don't really have time to drop battle cards unless those battle cards do things that help them in that matchup. They don't want to waste energy and they don't want to waste, combo power on cards that's not going to do anything. And it happens so fast, so early. So a lot of times you can't even do things like that. So Vegenks doesn't necessarily have to focus his energy towards the board. But in a, in a situation like this, now Vegenks may have to start trying to divert some of that power to both the board and the leader's life, because that board can actually become very, very dangerous for Vegenks as the game progresses. I mean, obviously there's multiple different lists, so I don't know exactly what his list is running, but I can assume that it plays in the same with the same goals as every Vegenks list has, and that's basically to, you know, have unrealized value throughout milling and turning all that value towards the opponent and creating a system of disadvantage against them. So, which is absolutely done for free. But now Duck's deck is actually interesting because he's actually going to be able to make plays like Frieza and then the crit Frieza based on how the opponent is, based on how aggressive the opponent is able to be. So this is actually
Okay.
Go over there to the loop if you want. I like this. This is fine. There we go. Yeah. So what Duck's deck is, Duck is saying, hey, if you generate this much advantage, I'm gonna be able to counter that advantage with this and generate my own advantage. And now that's even more neg because it's gonna step in what your deck is wanting to do.
Yeah,
because now you're gonna have to deal with my board and not go towards my life. And then Duck is still able to generate additional advantage by turning those cards into attacks and then using them for stuff like Zamasu, for stuff like Successor, etc. for absolutely free. And they're bigger cards. So this is definitely an interesting, point of view on the match.
No.
You guys are... That's fine, it's fine.
Can you use Zamasu for self?
So wait, somebody said, tell this Vegenks player to read his card. What is his card?
Which one? You played the Boo?
Boo draws at the end of the turn, though, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He took the 2 cards right there.
Were you attacking?
So can you Successor with the Zamasu that has indestructible? Can you do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's your own skill?
Mm-hmm.
Actually.
Genesis,
16.
Nope, you're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong, Diffuse.
Sorry.
Oh, you're comboing. Okay.
Yeah, so, and I think the reason why he's actually comboing at this point is because he's realizing that my opponent is running green. He's going to be able to KO my cards on the board. So I don't want this 1-drop here. You know, I don't want to give him fodder, etc.
Yeah.
Because then now that value is lost.
Well, that's how I kind of felt in my matchup.
Wow.
Oh.
Do I resolve?
I don't think so. It's a counterplay.
It does.
I'm playing it with counterplay.
It would resolve,
Oh,
but
it's a keyword. No, it doesn't
yeah.
resolve.
No.
It doesn't
If
matter.
it wasn't a counterplay, it would resolve, but no.
No,
No, the black man saying.
Counterplay.
I'm assuming.
No, it's a
No,
keyword.
it doesn't resolve.
Counterplay is a keyword, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, fuck.
That's.
Now this deck that Duck is playing is
Duck is
actually
showing-
very interesting.
Duck is showing me how I should be playing my deck.
Man, you gotta want to watch that game.
Yeah,
I mean,
his game is
he's-
good.
He's in control right now, like full control.
And that's what I'm talking about, how Duck is able to get his momentum off of his opponent's turn as well. And now he has what, 5, 10, 14.
And he has a regenerate drop.
He has 14 worth of power on the board.
He needs a 2-drop.
Oh, the boo
You
resolve.
drop.
Did you discard a black card?
He did. You discarded a black card, right? You discarded a black card for a 2?
Yeah.
Okay, you're good.
There you go. You did it earlier. Oh my god. My shit was blasting.
Oh my god. Well, man, I gotta hope for Genesis that he hits something good on his next mill because he has not hit anything. He hit Supreme Kai and the Unison. That is it.
Well,
I want to bring my Soul Surge sometime. Yeah, man, it's definitely. If everyone's down to get Corona, I'm joking.
Stop it.
Woo. Shit.
nothing.
Man,
This light is hot. Hell yeah,
Or
bro.
the light.
Yeah, bro. Shit, right on my foot.
There it goes. There it goes.
Oh man,
I got 3. Who wants some?
I thought I heard him say successor. It don't work that way.
No.
Incredible.
Not
What is going on? All right, so
Yeah.
he's gonna take that and go into the unison.
7.
He's gonna go into the unison. They can drop a card. Then he's gonna go into Star Zeno.
No, I can't.
No, he can't. I mean, but he says interview, I think. And he hasn't awakened yet as well. I mean, honestly, if he did go into Cell Zeno this turn,
No, he loses. Well, he won't lose for power.
yeah, if he has the power, and then also.
I wish I had him.
But I guess at this point it's just.
Oh, 1, right?
Even without
Just to make him fit. Yeah, because you don't. That's not leader specific. Is what he attacks. I mean, Duck is.
And at this point, Duck's whole board can go towards the leader. Yep.
He's just full control. Damn, Duck.
Ooh, Duck make me want to see what's up.
Game.
Now, Duck should actually be making him combo a little bit more in this particular matchup. At this point,
He hasn't awakened though.
well, he hasn't awakened either, but in general, he doesn't want to awaken right now.
Well, I mean, Genesis hasn't awakened. So
Yeah.
I feel like he doesn't need to.
Yeah, so, but okay, so super combo. Yes, and that now Duck can even extend this turn even further. See, so players passing like that is, you know, you had the priority against him. So the better thing to do at that point was to constantly go at him, force an awaken, force cards out his hand, extend that turn for multiple reasons. Because of the fact that 1, Cell Surge is not awakened. 2, you know, he would have to continue to use his hand to defend himself. He's at 3 life. And you bear no risk because he can't take you from 5 life to 1 next turn, especially if you haven't awakened. But because he's at 5 life, he could have actually activated Cell Surge. Duck could have continued to go in on this turn, and then Surge Awaken, activate his effect to make every card he plays in rest mode. That would make his turn. Oh my god, you can hear the commentary? You gotta
Raise your
turn it up.
volume up. Turn it up.
They said they can't hear commentary? No, I was explaining what Duck should have did. He said,
He
yeah.
answered.
I don't have a yellow. Oh my god! Wait, what?
I just realized, like, it wasn't. It was soft
He still has us! Oh my god! Oh my god, yes. Playing into safe players, and that's one of the things too that we gotta understand is that if Duck would have continued to attack, he would have created a rift between the two. That sounds mad funny. There's a rift between the two. But Duck would have created a rift between the two that honestly, Genesis would have had a very, very huge hurdle, if not irreparable damage to Genesis's game state, because of the fact that Duck was able to go very, very aggressive last turn without fear of clapback. You feel me? And look, he has a counterplay card as well. So, again, guys, we have to learn that in certain situations, we have to be able to push the hammer to the point where it breaks. Yeah, that statement didn't even make sense.
That's the hammer to the break.
I don't know what the hell. Exactly. Point taken.
Yeah, he could. I mean, damn, I need help, bro. Him having another freezing hand definitely, he could definitely put a lot more.
I mean, and this is the reason why next turn it would have been even much more better, because of the fact that he would be awakened. He wouldn't. Any battle cards that was put in play this turn would be rested, even super combos if they come out, right? And then on top of that, now his whole board is turned back again on what would have been maybe a 2 life and an awakened leader. So, you know, it's definitely something that players have to learn to identify in the game.
Do you even have those cards in your deck? It's like he's not playing none of the engine in his deck. What the hell?
Yeah, that feels bad. I mean, Genesis is definitely having a lackluster game.
Lackluster? He has 3 cards in life and he hasn't hit a time engine.
Exactly.
That is just...
And what's so bad is that if he's unable to generate a board now, if for whatever reason Genesis survives the next turn, very likely that all his battle cards will be played in rest mode.
I mean, I don't... At this point, it doesn't even look like Duck needs to do it.
Well, Duck needs to win next turn.
I mean...
There's no need in not doing what you have to do. Because the ultimate goal in the game is to take... Like, unless you have an alternate win con, your goal should be to win the game. And the only way you can win the game outside of our alternate win cons are essentially swinging them down to 1 life. Every player, no matter how resilient your deck is, when you get down to 2 and 1 life, the game becomes critical mode for you, even if you operate very well at that life. And there are leaders that do operate very well at 2 life, like those that have to awaken at 2 life, and then stuff like Zamasu, etc. It just becomes damaging.
Yeah, let's play that house of high. Pause this one. Go up. Play. Just yeah.
But let's get back into the match. Down payment on a house. Somebody said those Zamasus are so expensive right now. Down payment on a house. I'm dead.
Yo, I'll take a down payment on a house. I got 3. What's up?
Facts. Niggas need a house.
What up, man? What
Right?
up?
Yeah, I'm like, shout out there, like I his deck, like, here's what I made that, like, you found me.
No, it didn't. Wrong. That was the best of all, bro.
Let me.
Go ahead.
What is up, guys? You got the HillTwins on that.
That's right.
HillTwins. Dead. Back up.
Are you just spit all over my face, bro? Damn.
Watch feet.
You watch your feet.
What is
Hold
up,
on, make sure
y'all?
that's listen. I ain't going.
Yo, it's lit, guys. So this matchup is actually terrible for Genesis. It's sad. It's like, you know, he hasn't played in a while, obviously, and his deck just decided to act stupid on stream. I don't appreciate that, Vegenks. So screw you. But at this point, Duck is in such a dominating Duck position. Like, I mean, at this point, game's pretty much over. But
He said, "Hi, Dad. I'm Anthony. Hi, Anthony."
yeah,
Bazinga.
it's such a weird situation right now, guys. Wait.
Oh my. It's in the desk. Wow, this is so much better. How did you change the screen? I mean, because it was 2 little ones. type of the job. Right there. No, it could go back a little bit. We don't need to see that right now. That's what I'm saying. We want to see his drop is a little bit. Yeah, right there. Okay, now we got that fixed up. Yeah, I mean, Jenesis hasn't even gotten him down to 5 life. This is very uncharacteristic of Vegenks, and this is actually, you know, probably attributed to his terrible mills and the fact that this dude had played 3 Freezers. I mean, Freezer is such a scary card because of the fact that he's able to come into play and KO another card. So you start to see the disparity between board presence, when he's able to generate board presence all the while dealing with his presence as well. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to see that type of thing happen. Projections didn't work out.
I don't want to let them run that back.
I just want to fix the table a little bit.
Yeah, guys.